We're back, and you're talking to Mr. Legendary. Woo! We back in this space, and we're talking to the people. I'm so happy to be back. As you can see, going through some new changes. Got the new space. Still got to set up the wall again. Still got to finish setting up lighting and everything. We're going to work with some things. We're going to try some new things. Just bear with me, people. But for now, I just need to get back to making this good old content. So, today, of course, it's story time. Just being me during this little hiatus, going through Instagram. And I see a post. And we're going to pull that up now. Post says, realization, men do not care about that lower belly pooch. Like, at all, LOL. Not even a little bit. So this post is brought me through a long couple different things in phases. We'll call them phases. Brought me through a couple different phases, and what happened was this is the start. I'm going to try to go through each phase and explain them as they happen. So I first see this post, and my thoughts originally were, as you can see at the bottom, I'm going to pull that up again. Stop listening to females about men. This is not true. So when I first saw it, I was pretty disturbed by it. I said, okay, here we go again. Another female trying to speak for males. And while I know there's going to be men watching this and say, I want to speak for men that want women for commitment, that want to commit to other women. I don't want to speak as far as sleeping with these women. Because what happens is we show this type of post to females and they think, if men don't care, why the hell am I trying to work out to get this six pack if they still gonna deal with me anyway? And we gotta understand there's a difference between dealing with and committing to. I will sleep with women who have pooches. I don't give a damn when it comes to just sleeping with women who have pooches. Not one single second thought will cross my mind if all I'm doing is sleeping with her. When it comes to committing, I will have a problem if the person who I'm choosing to be with already has this. Let's say we want to plan kids down the line, and you already have a pooch. Let's just give you 170, 180, 5'4", and you already come with some stomach. Imagine what's going to happen once you have that kid. It's going to grow. It's going to get worse. It's going to get bigger. I'm not saying that's going to stop me from committing to a female, but it's something that I care about. It's something that I would need to discuss with the women who I'm choosing to commit to. So, let's go on to the next part. I see this post. I'm thinking like, okay, here we are again. Another female speaking for men. I let it go. Scrolling through Instagram again, and I come across a friend of mine who also posted this post. And I think I either reacted to her post or something like that. But she ended up DMing me back and said, I have my thoughts on this. Let's go ahead and pull up our messages now. And I reply, what's your theory? But this is false. She replied, this is the perfect reply. I find that fat men, like my ex-husband, make fun of me, but every guy who has muscles or is fit tells me they like the size that I am. My reply, LOL. Yeah, you still don't fully understand, and it is a little complicated, but there's men that say that because they're used to skinny girls, and they want to have sex with bigger girls because they're so used to skinny girls. A lot of you females hear men that want to have sex with you and say you're a queen and you're beautiful and they're speaking with their penis, and those guys shouldn't matter. But women think that that's law, and they get around guys that they want to make husbands, and they think what a guy wants to sleep with is the same as what he would marry, and it's not. The key is to listen to the men who choose to commit to you. While your husband may have been an asshole, he's the one that chose you for marriage. And what he says matters, because these other guys ain't offering you nothing but penis. I had to break that down in a way where I can try to pack as much of information as I can into one statement. I've spoken to this female before. She's actually a client of mine, and we've been over things like this of this nature, because she's been married, and once she got divorced, she dealt with a bunch of guys who never offer any type of commitment, but they gave her false sense of hope, like this post did. They said, listen, we don't care about that pooch, we don't care about that weight, but none of them committed to her. And I keep trying to drill this in females' heads, that there's a difference between men who want to sleep with you and men who want to commit to you. There's a huge difference, huge gap. And just because these men that sleep with you say we don't care about that pooch, they do not speak for the men who want you as wives. So let's get on to the next part. We go through the DMs, and then I think I'm at work, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, who would say something like this to females? Like, what type of female would tell females that basically, your stomach don't matter? Because the first thing in the comments from the post is women like, yeah, we don't care, we gonna do us, I got a pooch too, yeah, girl, be you, do you, and the Lizzo fans were just loving it. Yes, girl, I told y'all that they don't care. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what type of female would push this narrative that men don't care about, basically the flat stomachs? Because that's what it's saying. If we don't care about girls who have pooches, then that means that we don't, really promote the ones with the six packs. This messed me up at work. This really took me out of my character. And let's pull up the post first. As you can see, and I looked at that name, that at. I said, let me go back to this post and let me pull up her name. And I went on over to Twitter. And this lady's freaking Twitter page, the Fit Nurse, Danita _fit. Fit. And I'm like, what? Fit? What? How? A fit lady told women that men don't care about you having a pooch. Try to watch my words carefully, because I'm going to get into some stuff down the line where I basically said, I use the term unhealthy, because there are a lot of unhealthy women who saw that post and said, well, shit, what am I getting healthy for? If you telling me I'm already unhealthy and men don't care if I'm unhealthy, what the hell? And I spoke with this lady, and she's like, well, you can't conflate unhealthy with having a pooch. It's not the same. I get it. You can be healthy and have a pooch. I get it. But for the sake of my video today, we're going to use unhealthy, because I don't like telling people that having excess weight is healthy. I would rather we just try to get it off as best we can. Anyway, back to the Twitter page. I'm like, what? ER nurse, fitness coach, fitness strategist to fitness coaches, free training, lose 10 pounds in 21 days. Link below. This lady is a fitness coach. Let's go to her little click the link in her bio. My Amazon store. Most of my work outfits comes from Amazon. Grab my faves here. IG, Need a Fit. Look at me working out in the gym, getting a freaking 6-pack. Where was this lady's next post? Oh yeah, let's go to the picture of her. Do I have the picture here? Yes, the freaking picture of this lady who had a pooch, got rid of it and got a six-pack and chose to tell women that men don't care about you having a pooch. But I'm not gonna have one. How, Sway? And this bothered me more than anything because I was so lost, and I'm still lost about the whole thing. I don't understand how you can promote fitness and then in the same breath tell women men don't care if you're unfit. That was the word I used. I said, how can you promote fitness and then say men don't care if you have a pooch? How? I was truly lost. So I started going through her Twitter feed. And I said, let's look at what she talks about. Let's see if she says this type of stuff often, or was it just a one-off? This freaking post was a one-off. Let me make sure I have the right pictures up. Okay. This was just let's show this. Let me clarify in the name of black women, womanity. Let's use that word, womanity. No, we don't give a damn what men think, but it does help to know that y'all love us regardless. Life makes us feel good regardless. And this is the type of replies and comments that you get from women when they see posts like this. Let me clarify. Basically, we don't care what men think, but it's nice to know that y'all love us regardless. And this is what I was speaking to when I was speaking to the friend. I said, what is going to happen is women are going to see this, and they're going to see men who are going to even agree with this. Some men will agree. I agree with it to an extent. I will sleep with women with pooches. I don't care if you have a pooch. If all we doing is banging it and leaving, I don't care. But when it comes down to adding me a wife, if I have the choice, and a lot of females take out the choice from the men. Y'all don't want to give the men a choice, because if you give men a choice of, let's go back to that picture of the fitness coach. Let's go back to it. If you give men the choice of pooch or six pack, I want you to ask men which one they would commit to. I would sleep with both without hesitation. But if you ask me which one I had to wife up to have my kids, to carry on my name, to represent me, hello. Of course. It's how society words things, and it's how she worded this post that really drove me crazy, because it spoke to what females promote and what they monetize more than anything. This lady, let's go to a couple of her regular posts, and I just want y'all to see. This is a picture of her. She celebrated her birthday. Posted a picture of herself in a dress. She has a nice body. She's fit. We got 49 likes. She said, I'm really trying to build like crazy. Fall in love and disappear on y'all. 49 likes. Just, regular numbers. Her picture of her in the two dresses for her birthday, 128 likes. Decent. Really good. Yeah, here we go. Some more just random posts. 13 likes, 11 likes, 5 likes. Let's get on over to the actual post. I don't even think I have it. We'll find that for y'all. I'm sure I have it. But the actual post where she did that in the shade room and it just was all over the Instagram. It had at least, we're talking about upwards of 70,000 likes, upwards of maybe 1 million reshares and retweets. The post went crazy. This lady who went from just averaging, like around 80 like she wasn't really popular on Instagram, she did this one post where she said these words that men don't care, and it went nuts. Now let's see what she posted after that. Yesterday, I tweeted the thoughts of men from men at my dinner party. Nothing about what women should do or whether they should care. There was no implication of my thoughts about it either. Nothing. Just those thoughts from those men, and Twitter is spiraling. This lady who just told women that men don't care about the pooch retracted and backpedaled all the way to freaking Facebook with this tweet. She said, yesterday I tweeted the thoughts of men. Nothing about what women should do or whether they should care. There was no implication of my thoughts about it either. You tweeted it. If you're a financial advisor and you want to preach men's monetary health, I want men to be more financially responsible, and then I turn around and say, you know what, men? Females don't even care about money. What do you think would happen if I said that to a bunch of men who I'm telling to go get money so that they can have, support their families and be well off? What do you think they're going to say? Wait a minute. You just told us to get money so that because females like money, and then you turned around and said, they don't care about money. But then on your page, you got you with money and girls, and then you're telling us that females don't even care if we broke. So what are we going to you for? If they don't care if we broke, why are we in your class teaching about getting money if this ain't gonna get us females? This lady backpedaled so hard. Oh my God. And this was exactly what bothered me when I first saw the post. I'm like, who would benefit? What type of female would benefit from telling women that men don't care if they have a pooch or not? And this is, honest to goodness, I thought it was a bigger woman. Honest to goodness, I thought she was bigger. And I said, okay, a bigger woman would benefit from this because she's bigger. So she's going to say, men like me because, other things. They don't care if I had a stomach. But the fact that a lady who's preaching fitness, she didn't just repost something. She literally typed it out word for word. She didn't say these aren't my words. She literally said she doubled. Let's go back to the post one more time because this shit is gonna blow me. She said realization. Men do not realization. That's what she said. That's first and foremost. She didn't say thoughts from other people. She said realization. Men do not care about that lower belly pooch. Double down, at all. Triple down, not even a little bit. And then went back and said, these were the thoughts of men. I didn't say it. I didn't say y'all should do that. I'm just saying there's no implication about my thoughts. These are thoughts from them. What? So this all ties in because I finally said, I'm doing my research. I'm screenshotting at this point because I'm like, dude, this is gold. I got to get this for my story because I'm going to need these pictures. But I feel like if I speak too much or I comment on one of this lady's posts, I'm going to get blocked. But for my page's sake, I had to comment. Let's go and find if I still have what I said to the fit nurse. She did a post and she said humans are weird because people basically hear she got pushback from men, of course, why you saying this. I don't think she got any pushback from women. She just got a lot of pushback from men that didn't agree with her. Because she went viral And I said, I must admit, humans are definitely weird and all. I'm not gonna troll, and I ain't even mad, but I really want to know, why would you say men don't care about women being unhealthy or having a little pooch when you just bust your ass getting a six-pack? She replied, I'm not gonna troll, and I ain't even mad. Mad at what? This is being a weird one, because what? I didn't say men don't care. Men said it. I was tweeting actual words from a combo, and the latter end of that is too ill-informed and ignorant to even comment on, so I won't. I don't even think I need to post. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna say what my reply was, and just off her response alone, I should have knew. I should have knew what type of female I was dealing with. She was switching the whole thing. My basis of the point, I really was trying to come in good faith and just say, listen, I'm not trying to troll. I'm not trying to attack you. I just really want to know, why would you say that in your fitness professional? You're a health professional because you said you're an ER nurse. I replied, maybe you're assuming I'm being funny, but I asked, why would you say men don't care about a pooch when you just worked hard to get fit and get rid of your own pooch? I don't know how it's ignorant. You promote working out and being healthy, then say something that contradicts that. Do I have the next reply? I don't. I'll see if I have it. I don't think I do. But this conversation went on to, what do you mean I bust my ass? You don't know the reasons I got a six-pack. And I'm just like, dude, I just don't. What? I didn't recognize the shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. I didn't recognize it because I was too busy really hoping that we can have a civil conversation. I was really hoping, like, why would you say that? And you preach fitness. And she didn't want to give me that. So, ultimately, I was blocked for just asking this question that she could not ask, because she kept spinning it around. She was like, what do you mean? You don't know why I got a six-pack. You don't know why I lost weight. Probably has something to do with medical. Probably has something to do. None of that matters. Because what I asked was, if you got fit, why are you telling women that men don't care about a pooch? And now that I'm thinking about it, let's just say some medical reason why she had to lose weight. What she was probably alluding to is, before she lost the weight, she probably saying, I didn't have a problem getting men. And I think she should have explained that better in the original post than just saying realization. Because when you say realization, that means you yourself came to a realization. Not I heard. Not men said. She said realization, men don't care about this. How do you know that then? Well, I was just saying it because they said it. So why didn't you make sure? When you are a content creator, when you are a writer and you post something, you have to stand by it. You have to source that information. You have to make sure the information you got is viable. Because when someone comes to you with a contradiction or just an honest debate, hey, how did you come to that? And you just say, well, I just heard it. How does that make sense? If I come to you all and I bring you content, or I bring you something and I say, listen, you can hit me up for a consultation, and you say, you know what, Larry, why do you keep saying women need to be fit? And I just say, well, I just heard him say it. I don't know why, females and men should be fit. I don't know why you all should care about what your man thinks. I don't know why you should make sure the people you want what you want, and we all want the same thing, and that way we get together. I don't know why I say that. I just said it because they said it. No. If I'm going to post it, if I'm going to say it, I should be able to back it up, or don't post it, or make sure I post, hey, this person said boom, boom, boom. Don't ask me about it. Go ask them, but they said that. She didn't want to do that. Ultimately, to wrap up the whole thing, I would really like women to start listening to the men that you want. Because as I also told the lady in the my friend who we was talking to in the DMs, the conversation kept going. I ultimately told her, like, listen, forget Larry Legend, forget the people, forget the fit nurse. Ultimately, the person that matters is the person you want to commit with. If the person you want to be your husband, y'all are engaged in conversation, y'all want to talk, his thoughts matter. That guy who you had a one night fling with and he's not responding, he's ghosting you, his thoughts do not matter. That guy you saw at the gym who came to you and said, hey, hot mama, I'm just trying to, come by one night, his thoughts do not matter. The only ones that matter is the ones who's actually pursuing you for commitment. And it's shown, not just said, not just, hey, one day we can get married. No. The guy who already, 6 months went by. I know it's too early to be actually proposing and getting married, but I don't want this to end. I want this to continue. We're going to go ring shopping, and I'm just letting you know I'm getting ready to propose. I'm ready to take this to the next step. I'm ready to start making these changes in both of our lives. I'm ready to give you my last name. His thoughts matter. Those are the people that matter. Forget these Pookies and Ray Rays that just want to sleep with you. I get it. It sounds good to the ears. If I could listen to all the females that come on my page and say I'm just so gorgeous, I would be overly conceited. But I don't care about those. I care about the ones that actually, want to put in the work to be with a man like me. Because it's tough. It's tough. I'm tough. But I'm worth it. And I think everybody should think more like that and be tough. Be you. But make sure you want the people that want you as well. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me where I went wrong. And as always, we argue facts, not emotions. Don't block me like Misfit. And I'm out.